Welcome back, everybody. It's your visually impaired therapist for today, Chris. My youngin' asked me if I'd get him some cupcakes and grapes for his class to have a party with. So I asked him what's better than a bunch of cupcakes. He said, I don't know. I said a bunch of custom-made cupcakes.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
We're gonna be breaking down anger. If you enjoyed the channel, like and subscribe. So what is anger? It's an emotion humans display pertaining to usually some fear, some internal, subliminal, self-centered fear.
Yeah, I'm afraid, like I'm scared as a dog.
We're all subject to it at some point. I mean, even the most spiritually fit and actively self-appraising human on this earth still experiences some sort of anger in reference to below the threshold of our consciousness fear. After we get done discussing this, we're gonna go get some cupcakes for one of my youngins that's having a party. Christmas, I guess, or his birthday is kind of all the same things, but they're having a party. And I'm gonna go get some grapes and cupcakes for him and take y'all with me. We're in business. I know that's a whole slab of some cupcakes. They'd be lucky if I don't eat them. So thinking about anger being displayed in a child. So let's say, for example, there's only one cupcake left. One of the kids grabs it up before the other kid's able to reach and grab it, right? Gets angry. I don't know of any children in the world that practice self-appraisal or soul-searching on any kind of daily basis that they are aware of. Although children do self-appraise, that's why one would apologize to the other for, say, pinching them, and the other one cries, and then if an adult's not standing there saying, you need to apologize, if they just take it upon themselves to apologize because they hurt and upset their friend, some level of self-appraisal has taken place or they wouldn't have apologized. Usually the anger that displays because of this fear boils down to pretty simply, it's either because we're not going to get something we want or we're afraid we're going to lose something we already have. So if children are regularly angry about stuff, then it's pretty obvious that they're afraid of something that they're not aware of. And if they are aware of it, I have a hard enough time being an adult that self-appraises on a daily basis, putting things into words. I can only imagine how hard it would be for a child to put into words what it is that they are experiencing. And that in itself could be frustrating and make somebody angry. In adults, however, is usually boils down to fears over our basic natural human instincts. What's people gonna think of me? How am I gonna look? How much money is this gonna cost? How long is this gonna take? Let's just be honest, no one gives a crap. Those fears are fabricated from our lack of faith. Where there is no faith, there is only fear. That self-centered fear that's below our threshold of consciousness that triggers that anger, if we self-appraise and really be honest with ourselves, boils down to usually some human instinct of ours is being threatened, which ultimately makes us afraid we're going to lose something or not get something. Today's spiritual maintenance literature says, honesty with newcomers. Tell them exactly what happened to you. Stress the spiritual feature freely. I'll keep that for a one-on-one situation and not the world type situation.
To come up, don't forget about your dog. That law,